Several months ago, I talked about the new 3DS XL. While it's not a completely necessary upgrade, it is a great entry to the 3DS family, especially if you've never used one before. One problem I've had with the system, however, and all 3DS systems for that matter, is the ergonomics of the thing. Basically, holding it and playing certain games can really start to hurt my hands after a while. Of course, some titles feel like there's almost nothing you can do to fix this problem. Titles like Kid Icarus come to mind with its arthritis-inducing control scheme, but I found myself having issues with the new 3DS ZL and ZR buttons too. Like I mentioned in the new 3DS review, Nintendo managed to shove the Circle Pad Pro into the new 3DS XL itself. The problem is that a lot of the games that utilize the pad did so with the Z buttons working as triggers in mind. Unfortunately, this isn't exactly comfortable for where they're placed. Doable, sure, but not exactly a better solution. Not everyone has the same sized hands, but if you find your thumbs arching up too much or your hands cramp up a bit after playing some Smash, the GameTech Trigger Grip might fix your problems. The Trigger Grip takes your new 3DS and turns it into a more console-esque controller, similar to the Wii U Pro controller. The Z buttons are regulated to the back, similar to the controller mentioned before, and work flawlessly with games like Resident Evil or Metal Gear that use the Z buttons for aiming and shooting guns. Because the grip has these quasi-handles, you'll find that you choke up on your 3DS, and that's perfect for using the C-Stick. The nub feels a lot more natural this way, and games that use it for the camera, like Majora's Mask and Kingdom Hearts, are great for it. Just looking at the trigger grip might make you think that you're ditching portability for playability. This isn't totally true, since it's easy to pop your 3DS out and back into the grip in no time flat. Nothing earth-shattering, but, makes life easier. The trigger grip isn't flawless, of course. The whole product feels a little cheap, seeing as it is a hunk of plastic. I also found that the handles at the bottom tend to come off, likely because other models of the grip included different handles to swap out. This also isn't something I'd recommend to everybody. If you already think the new 3DS is too big for your hands, the grip won't help your cause much. Finally, some might find the price a little questionable. Granted, this thing was imported from Japan off Amazon, but it's $20 for just plastic. If you're like me, you might find your new 3DS XL missing a little something, or at the very least you wouldn't mind to use those Z buttons and C-Stick a little more. Either way, the GameTech Trigger Grip will give you a more console-esque solution to your handheld woes, as long as you don't mind your 3DS looking a little goofy in the process.